Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options and Play video update. Just about a week ago, I did a video that said, that was titled Time to take trades in tech," or "Time to take money off in tech." Right? Basically, highlighting this really well-defined trend in cues and how we were starting to get to the top of that very, very, very well-defined trend. Right now, I purposely cut the chart off right at the time when I did the video, right? And then since then, what happened was we actually extended sharply higher, and now once I put the trend out through current levels, current time period, right, you can see that we have now broken back below it, right? So again, this very, very aggressive monthly uptrend in Qs has held, and what is maybe a little bit scary today because of like the magnitude of the drop is really something that was created because we really extended even more sharply above the top of the trend than we normally have, right? Because last time we had an extended run, big reversal, right? Coincidentally, which I'm going to talk about in a couple seconds, the time before that, right when we hit the top of the trend, was followed by like the huge flush at the beginning of June. So, um, what I think, and I guess it kind of is going to be fluid and it's going to probably change depending on how the next few days go, is that this is something that was overdue, and the reason why the extent of it is so large is because the extent of the run above the top of the trend was so large, right? So it's kind of like a reflex action. When you have a really, really sharp move higher, then the pullback is going to be a little bit sharper than you anticipate, right? So I do still think that at the moment this really aggressive uptrend is holding, but at the same time, right, you still have plenty of ways to the downside before we really get into like key support range, right? So we blew through the 8 EMA and we are still above the 20 simple. And realistically, I mean, before we hit the low of this trend, I mean, we could see like another like 10 points on the Qs to the downside before we really start to get into like a significant area of support. So it's, just because we pulled back doesn't mean the world is ending. But just because we pull back doesn't mean, for me, it's like a step in and buy across the board just yet, because I am looking to see if we complete this really well-defined trend and roll over into the bottom of it. And like that, to me, might be a better area to look to reload a bunch of swing longs, right? Because, again, I want to respect this trend. I mean, this was kind of like the thesis of the video last week. Is like I want to respect the trend as long as it holds. And yeah, it looked like we were going to extend above it, but now that we're back into it, I'm going to be looking to respect the range and watch for pullback into the bottom. All right. So the 20-day, which is the pink line, that's going to be important. But as you can see, like the 20-day is actually a little bit above the bottom of like this that kind of like crude trend that I have here. So I might even see if we dip a little bit below the 20-day and then get kind of like a hammer reversal, which you've seen a few times, right? We saw that in August. We saw that in July. So we have dipped below the 20. And if we do it again, it might be kind of nice because it could line up pretty well with the 20, right? And then once we do, swing trades. So I like um, several weeks to maybe like 2 months, especially depending on when the time frame is, because that could push us out through earnings season, right? So if it takes maybe like another week and a half to get down there, then maybe like I'll look at options expiration through the end of October, maybe beginning of November, because that'll go through earnings season, and those options to me should hold on to their value a little bit better because you have that catalyst premium attached to them. So that's kind of like the initial plan, but even though we are down a lot today, I do think that there could potentially be some more downside. So I'm not rushing in just yet. I'm going to try to be patient. I'm going to try to let the range play out. And if it gets down to the low of it, then I think we're going to get some good opportunities. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information on option swing trading or earnings trading, please follow up the link in the description of the video for more information on options and play. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.